Hey everybody, welcome back to Learn DIY on the Fly. After my massive frustration with the 065 Sears there, and I got her put back together, I did do a couple different things. I tweaked the clutch a little bit, and I'm like, yeah, it seems like everything's working, and yeah. So it turns out when I went and bought my pulley, I was like, I'm gonna buy this pulley. And I don't know what size I need, I have no idea. I'm just taking a stab in the dark, guessing by the sizes on the old one. Yeah, a 5-inch pulley will be fine, and that's what I bought. And I was like, yeah, 5 looks like it's close enough, whatever. What happens if it's just a little bit faster than what it's supposed to be or whatever? Well, I did all my practice moving around when I tweaked the clutch a little bit and was like, yeah, I'm just gonna, do that while it's at a low idle. So I'm not really that worried about it. And it seemed to move great. Probably about as fast as it used to move. And I didn't think nothing of it. So when I went to do some practice pushes with the plow, I idled it all the way up in low gear first, and it was cruising at like what felt like what top speed was before I put the new motor in it. So the pulley's too big, and I was dumb, and I'm like, okay, the clutch isn't disengaging, I gotta twist some stuff around again. Anyway, so I'm gonna go make some adjustments and then make a video and stuff like that. So I'll put it in high gear. So I put it in high gear and I let the clutch up, and when I let the clutch up, the plow came up, I went back, freaking the whole tractor did, let's see if I can see myself in the camera. It went from this to about that in the blink of an eye. And since the clutch didn't work properly, I pushed the clutch in, but it was still engaged and launched me towards the road out in my front of my house. So I almost, I could have died. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you kind of what's going on. I do got to make another final adjustment or two. We'll go over that, and let's go ahead and bring you in and show you guys what's going on. See this fella, this is the one that I thought was gonna be right. I'll go ahead and you can't even see that other pulley. But that's just a little fella. I think I dropped a whole inch, so it's a 4-inch pulley. But now, clutch works great. Push forward, clutch belt goes slack like it's supposed to. No engage, but now it doesn't quite engage enough. So what I gotta do, this little arm right here, I already made an adjustment there. And now I need to make it shorter. So this is all the way back. This is supposed to be fully engaged, but the belt's loose. And when I push this forward, if I push it all the way down, this pulley goes too far. So if I shorten that, I'm hoping that that'll fix that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that out, shorten it, and then we'll come back. All right, I think I got her figured out there, guys. So I had another spring, which is the spring that I had on originally. So now there's still not enough pull, but like it, when I let up on the clutch, there's just an ever bit of slack, but if I bump the pedal, then it's tight. So it's close enough for a minute. I took about a 1/2 inch off that bar down there. Rebent it, put that back on. What else to do? Oh, and then when I push the pulley all the way down, it fully disengages and kind of puts the bar on here, slow that down. So that's good. Now I'm gonna try to, I wasn't gonna do this because I didn't care so much, but I got time. So I'm gonna try to figure this out. I think this just feeds through here, through that little screw right there, and then gets pinched on there. I don't know, but then I'll have idle. Not so much idle as I will be able to adjust the RPM while sitting on the tractor instead of having to reach up and do that. I also have the choke pole is still on the tractor. Maybe I'll try to do that too. If I have any issues, I'll show you guys that stuff. Until then, we're almost there. Maybe it'll be a test drive next or whatever. So fingers crossed. It's been weeks, like 2 weeks since I've been working on this stupid thing. And most of it's because I'm an idiot. So let's get moving forward and see what happens. All right, guys, I think I got the throttle to work. So I had to loosen that fella right there, so this could free swing instead of being locked, because these are really tight. And then it's only got a little tiny return spring. You guys probably can't see it, but so when it's full throttle, then it'll let off, and then run the throttle linkage through a little threaded or hole nut, has a hole in it, and it just kind of sits there and free spins. The screw just kind of, you can pinch down on that while you make adjustments. I don't know why it's there other than that. And this side over here, this fella right here pinches down on the wire. So idle, full throttle, back to idle. So hopefully that works out really well. It's kind of loud, but oh yeah, there we go. I got it idled up. Seems like everything's gonna work. I'm gonna go ahead and take her for a spin after I modify the hood. Looks like I can take a couple screws out and I can save that Sears Suburban side plate, hopefully, and then just take a big notch out of the one side, and then it should be hopefully good to go. I really don't like cutting into it, but it's gonna happen. Let's go ahead and see if this thing moves. Oh, is it pretty? No. Does it work? For the most part, kind of. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it works kind of for the most part. Oh, I only got 3 bleeders today. Freaking 3 fingers. That's nice. So yeah, runs, moves, stops most kind of for the most part. Adjust the plow, cut the hood up a little bit. So now the hood's on it, so at least I don't gotta feel as bad. It sits out in the rain or whatever. But yeah, it moves nice and slow in first gear, which is what it's supposed to do, not fucking do wheelies. But yeah, so if you're building a racing lawnmower, you know, a bigger belt with the bigger pulley, you'd go faster. That's just the way that would go. But that is not what this is supposed to be for. Now it's gonna play in the mud when I get that far, but right now I need to plow. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. I think that's it for the tractor until maybe summertime. If I get time, I'm gonna tear it all the way apart, paint it, and then put it all the way back together, and so it at least looks decent. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go put around on my tractor and make sure that nothing else falls apart that I can think of. So yeah, peace out, guys. Well, that didn't go very far. My belt fell off. If I have to pull this back in the garage, I'm gonna lose my shit. This sucks. Oh well. Try again.